Hi, welcome. I'm Jim Fiorentini. Usually I've been working at home for the last few weeks, but I do come into the office a couple days a week. I'm here now, so I thought I'd give you my update now. We have 762 cases in the city of Haverhill right now, as of 2 o'clock on Friday. 22 known deaths. I've known several of the people, and I can't begin to tell you the pain and anguish that the family members went through. The numbers are going to take a big spike. I don't want you to be overly concerned about it. The National Guard came in at our request, and they're testing everyone, staff, residents, everyone, in several of the nursing homes. So we're expecting a spike of a couple hundred. Overall, it's a good thing. The key to managing this crisis is testing, and then isolation. Once you find out who's infected, isolate, and then track. Find out everyone they've been in contact with, get them tested, and isolate them. That's the key. Now, there are a couple things that I need you to know about today. The first is our great nursing team, led by Mary Connolly, is working really hard to track and trace anyone who might be infected. Remember, that's the key. Find everybody who might be infected and isolate them. We're calling people up and saying, we need to get you tested, we need to talk to you. Unfortunately, a lot of people aren't taking the calls, and that's really presenting a problem here and statewide. Now, I need your help. If you get a call that says it's coming from MA COVID-19, MA COVID-19, or from the city of Haverhill, please pick up the phone and take the call. I really need you to ask you to do that. We know there are scammers out there. They haven't hit Haverhill yet, but it's only a matter of time. And here's how you tell. First of all, we, the tracing team, statewide and city, we will never ask you for a social security number, and we will never ask you for your private insurance number. We would certainly never ask things like bank account or anything like that. So we're not going to ask you for that. If you're really nervous about it, just ask. If it comes from the city of Haverhill, just say, is there a number I can call you back? And we'll have you call one of our nurses back. They'll be at the Citizen Center. We never let people call from their private cell phones. It's always going to say City of Haverhill if we're making the call. Now, we all know we're heading towards reopening the economy, and we have to do this. We know it's coming, and we know it's going to be frightening. There is no way to keep our economy closed forever. I think we all know this. Eventually, even the United States of America would go bankrupt. And unlike when some of the states in Europe got in trouble, there was Germany to bail them out. After World War II, there was the United States to bail them out. There's no one to bail us out. We are it. We're still by far the largest economy in the world. So we have to reopen at some point. But we also know there's no way to reopen and be completely safe. We're going to be a little bit safer over the summertime. Dr. Fauci and every expert that's looked at this has said that this is probably a seasonal virus which will abate in the summer and probably be back in the fall. So what it means is that as the economy reopens, we all need to really, really double down on safety. We need you to make sure that whenever you go out, you wear a mask. Remember, the mask is for everyone else. It doesn't protect you, but their mask protects you. So if we all do this, we're going to be safer. A mask won't do everything, but it helps. We need you, to the extent you possibly can, keep 6 feet away from everyone else. We're going to reopen City Hall in the next couple weeks. You'll read more about it. And we're going to insist that everyone keep 6 feet apart. We need, when you go out, particularly with the children, we all need to work hard on this to make sure that every single time they go out, every time, they come back and they wash their hands for at least 20 seconds. And we need to pay a little more attention to this ourselves, because remember, there's no 100% safety once we start going back out, but we have to go back out at some point. So those of you that are parents, I really want you to make sure that every time your kids go out, they wash their hands for at least 20 seconds. Now, here's the hardest thing to ask for ourselves and our kids. We all need to work harder on not touching our faces, because that's one of the ways the virus spreads. This is really hard for me, and it's going to be hard for your kids too, but let's all work on that together. The virus is going to be here for some time. Let's double down and be even more cautious as we open up the economy, and let's get our city back on track. Let's put the spring back in our step, and let's get moving again. I'll be back next week with another update. Thanks for listening.